today's video, we are going to be doing a collective haul. Normally, I'm pretty good about saving my gift cards, or at least I try to save my gift cards towards like my birthday and like the holiday season, because that's where like the most brands have like bigger discounts and like the best stuff, I personally feel, comes out. However, there have been tons of products that have been releasing lately, and I had hella gift cards for Sephora, so I was like, maybe I should just cash some of these in and get some of this new stuff that I've been eyeballing. I also have a bag full of Morphe brushes that I needed to show you guys. So the brushes are from when I went to California with Sambo in January. I've just been so busy, I have not been able to use those brushes, and I didn't want to like use them and then have them be all dirty and then just forget to film them, so I've literally been holding off on using those brushes till I was able to film this haul. Just to clarify, there is a lot of stuff that I got, but all of the stuff I did not pay for. There was like one thing I paid for, two things were like gift-ish stuff, and then the rest I did get with my gift cards. Are 3 from their gunmetal line, 2 from their elite collection, and then the rest are from their regular line. This first one that I got is the M557 brush, and this is like a mini detailed contouring brush, so it's just got like a really fluffy, like densely packed brush here, but I like that this is still like fluffy enough. It's not like super dense and super compact, so this is gonna be great to like do your contour, blend it out. I also got 2 from their gunmetal collection. This first one is the Morphe G2. Everybody has been raving about this brush forever. Sambo was like, you need to get that brush. It's absolutely great for blending out your concealer underneath here. I also like that it's a little bit rounded and a little bit pointed at the top, so then I think it would be good for like, you know, doing your highlighter or maybe doing your blush and stuff. Then I got the G14. I don't think it's a dual fiber brush, but the bristles on here I've heard are really, really good to pack on glitter or if you're doing like pigments and stuff. And then all these other brushes are from their actual store. Last gunmetal one I got is the G30. I got this because Tamana, when I was at IMAT, used this in her class for cream contouring and highlighting. She used this to like blend out the cream contour, and then I wanted something that was a little bit more flat like this, just so if like I really want to go underneath my contour with some translucent powder and stuff, I like that it's got like a flat edge. This is the M429. It's like a really long-haired dual fiber brush, but I've heard a lot of people use this brush to blend things out. I like using a fluffy brush to blend out my eyeshadow up here, but sometimes I want more precise blending, or I just want certain little areas to blend out, and this is great because since it is dual fiber, it gives like a really nice airbrushed look. So I picked that one up. I got the E23, which is a blending brush. It's a little less fluffy than the E27. It's got less bristles, but I thought that this would still be really good to blend out just because it's still fluffy and round enough. And the last elite brush is the Morphe E48, and this is like a baby version of the E3. It's like a tapered, it's not a tulip brush I would say, but it's kind of like tapered. It's still fluffy at the top, but it's still nicely densely compact in the middle, and this would be great for contouring, for your under eye area. Light blush, this is a really universal or like versatile brush, and I really like brushes like that. I know, I got a lot of brushes. The last 4 I got are from the regular collection. The face brush that I got is the M438, and it's a really pointed, tapered brush. This one I got mostly just for highlighting, but I've heard a lot of people use it too for contouring if they want to, or setting the under eye area. It's just a nice tapered, pointed brush for the face. I got the M330. I've heard tons of people rave about this one. It's not as fluffy as like an E40. It's not like a really big fluffy blending brush. It's a little bit more tapered at the top, but it's still fluffy enough to blend out. If you're doing like cut crease work, this is nice to blend out the top of the cut crease so it doesn't like bog it down with color, but you're also blending it out. And then the last 2 brushes I got to do more detailed precision work. This is the M411, which is a pointed tapered brush. This is really similar to like the Sigma E45, except I like that this one is really compact, so pretty much the only thing you're going to be using is like the tip to really blend out. And then I got a really teeny tiny brush with a tiny tapered head. It's very similar to the 411. This is the M507, and I got this one just to do really nice like cut crease work. This could be great for the inner corner, smoking out the lower lash line, so I got those 2. And that is all the brushes that I picked up at Morphe. Moving on to Sephora, I will show you the 2 things that were like gift items first, and then everything else was stuff that I got on gift cards. First product I've actually had since Christmas. My brother gave this to me, and I actually just stuck it in like my vanity. I have like a bottom drawer where it's just like stuff that I haven't used or I'm like hoarding or whatever, so I tucked it away in there because I intended to do a what I got for Christmas video. I never actually did that video, and then I used other stuff, and then I got busy. I just completely forgot about it until recently, and I'm like, holy cow, I have not even used this, and I really wanted to use it. The eyes are the Window Shadow Palette from Stila. Here are all the shades. I'm sure you guys have already seen this because tons of people have raved about these when they first came out, and I really wanted these, but I heard mixed reviews about the shadow quality because this is all matte. Thankfully, my brother got it for me for Christmas, but like I said, I had not been able to use it because I stuck it away and I completely forgot about it. And so yeah, but now I will be putting it to use, so that is the first thing I got. So same thing during the holidays, one of my friends actually gave me one of those Sephora Favorites fragrance samplers, and then in it has a voucher that you can redeem for a full-size fragrance. Anyway, so I had my sampler voucher still and I had not redeemed it. Then finally I came across a scent that I really liked, and finally I went and redeemed it and picked it up, and I picked up the Giorgio Armani C perfume. It's hard to describe fragrances. It's really hard to like kind of describe if you don't smell it in person. Even describing it sounds weird, but it's like it has a little bit of a musky tone, so sweet, but it's not like overly sweet. So I would say it's like a mixture between like a Viktor and Rolf flower bomb with a little bit of a, I don't know, like a Gucci guilty smell. It sounds really weird. You have to go smell it and try it out. It's like lightweight, but it still packs like a punch to it. It's just a really good smell, and I've really wanted a perfume that I can use solely like at nighttime. So this I feel is going to be my go-to smell whenever I go out for events and stuff. So I also picked up a Sephora product. I really like the Sephora brand products. I feel like a lot of their products are really good dupes for high-end products. If not, they're super comparable and they're a lot more affordable. I had heard tons of people raving about the Dr. Brand oxygenating mask, the one that like bubbles up on the skin, and I heard it was just really good. And then I saw that Sephora came out with something similar. This is the Sephora Bubble Mask Detoxifying and Oxygenating White Tea Mask. Actually transforms into detoxifying micro bubbles upon contact with skin, removes impurities and pollution to the skin, and makes dull skin look alive and fresh all day. I've been wanting to try it, but it was hell of expensive. Then I saw this one and it does the same thing and it sounds like the same thing, so I was like, why not go ahead and try it? I do live in a state that has a lot of snow. My hair has been so dry, like my scalp, I should say. It's not really my hair. My scalp has been so insanely dry. It's like itchy and I feel like it's just gross all the time, and it's not dandruff. It really is not dandruff. It's like, it's just a really dry scalp. So I've been looking for something to nourish my scalp, but also kind of nourish my hair at the same time. This product had like really amazing reviews, so I thought I would pick it up. This is supposed to really calm your scalp. It's supposed to nourish your scalp if you have dry, sensitive scalp, or if you have damaged hair because of tons of like heat products on it, or you dye your hair a lot. Thankfully, we're getting out of winter, moving now into spring, but still anything that's going to give life and like not so much dryness to my scalp, all about right now. So the next thing I picked up is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the brow definer, and I got mine in the shade dark brown. Honestly, I don't really like the spoolie on this. I think it's too big. It just doesn't set my hairs where I want it to set, as opposed to my Brow Wiz. And I have used this one before because I was just like really excited. I really wanted to try it out. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I feel like it took me a lot longer to do my brows with the brow definer than I did with my Brow Wiz. And I don't know if that's just because I have practice with my Brow Wiz and I'm comfortable with it, but I will definitely have to play with this more. So this is the only product that I actually ended up paying for. This is the Sephora Mini Solid Brush Cleaner. I raved about this brush cleaner before. Probably should have opened it up. And apparently I probably should stop raving about it because it's like sold out. Everywhere it's sold out. This is actually the mini size. They came out with a mini, more like travel sample size. I think this was like $8 or something like that. And the other full-size brush cleaner is actually very inexpensive too. I want to say it's like $14. So it's just like a little bit cheaper than the Beauty Blender. But I have the Beauty Blender Solid Brush Cleaner, and I feel like this one works so much better. This is actually made specifically for your brushes. It's going to condition the brush hairs as well. And I just feel like this one, I have to use a lot less product of it, and it just takes all the like stains and like the dirtiness out of my brushes a lot better than any other brush cleaner I've used. So the next one I have is the Marc Jacobs The High Life Essential Hues High Gel Liner Set. Sure enough, after I purchased the full size of it, they came out with a little set. It's in the shades Sunset, which is more of like this goldish one, Blacker, which is just the black one, and then Row, which is the cocoa one. So you get like a black, a gold, and a brown one, which I think is great because those are typically the colors that somebody would use if they're doing eyeliner on a day-to-day basis. I don't know so much of the gold, but the brown and the black for sure I would get use out of. I don't know if this is still available online because like I said, I had purchased some of this stuff like a long time ago. If it is, I will link it down below for you guys. I want to say that this was a limited edition product, but I don't know. Again, I will check and have it linked down below for you guys if it is still available. And I don't know why, but I felt the need to pick up 2 foundations. The first foundation I picked up, oh, I probably would not have picked up had I not had a gift card because this was expensive. This is the Cogendo Aqua Foundation. This is in the shade 143. And it looks just like this. I really hope this is my shade. I really feel like this is my shade. And if it's not, we're gonna try to make it work. Otherwise, we're gonna return it because this is the darkest shade they go. And I know Sambo got the 123 and that one was too light for her. But I don't know. I'm really excited to try this foundation. I've heard tons of people, both oily and dry, rave about this foundation. Tons of people have said that this foundation is amazing. Sambo said it's amazing, and I definitely trust her opinion. We're similar in complexion and we're similar in taste, and she really liked it. But yeah, if it's not good, this is definitely going back because it was expensive. And normally I am not one to buy like a really ridiculously expensive foundation. Typically, like I have a limit as to what I'm going to spend for a foundation, and this one was way over that price range. But I did have a gift card. I'm like, it's now or never. The last foundation that I picked up, this was another recommendation for my girl Sambo. Like I have to stop asking her for recommendations because she's like, it's good, you need it. And I'm like, oh my god, I need it, I need to go buy it. The NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. This has a SPF of 30, and I guess this is a oil-free, more kind of like, well, I guess it is a foundation. I don't know if I should call it a foundation or BB cream. A couple reviews on this before I picked it up, and the reviews are pretty good. It said it's supposed to be like super full coverage, and even though it's matte, it looks like a nice, healthy looking skin. So that really intrigued me. Also the SPF 30. I've heard tons of people say that it doesn't give a white cast in pictures with flash or anything like that, but it's great that it does have that SPF in there to protect your skin. And then like I said, Sambo tried it out and she was raving about it. She wore it while we were in California. Her skin looked fantastic in pictures. It's been looking amazing. So I had a gift card, so I thought I would pick it up. Like that's just my justification for everything. Anytime I have gift cards, I feel like a baller, and I'm like, just throw it in the car. It's okay, I got a gift card, you know, whatever. And then the last 2 things I got are lip products. I got the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Friends. I know, because I don't have enough liquid lipsticks, but that is what it looks like. So I was debating on whether I wanted to get this or not, just because I feel like I have shades similar to this, but then I saw that it was a dusty rose mauve type of color, and then on top of that it was a VIB Rouge exclusive, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need it, I have to have it. I don't know why those keywords, dusty rose and then like VIB Rouge exclusive, kind of pushed me to get it. It's a beautiful, beautiful dusty rose mauve color, which you guys know I'm all about. And the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick formula is one of my favorites. It's so good. The shade was gorgeous, and then I knew that I would get tons of wear out of it, and the formula was great, so I had to pick it up. It is limited edition, so if you've been eyeing it, definitely get it. This last thing I got, I don't know if you can get it in stores or if it was just online. Again, I will do my research, and if it's still available, I will link it down below for you guys. Is the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Nude Lip Set. So it comes in like a little like lip thing, and you get 5 products inside. All of them are deluxe sample size products or travel size products, but they're all within the like nudie pink to nude range, which is what I really like, because you guys know I'm all about nudes. I feel like everybody's all about nudes. You just can't have too many nudes. I saw that they had a Marc Jacobs high gel lip liner, so this is like their eyeliners, but it's for your lips. That really intrigued me, and I really wanted to try it out, so I was like, yes to that. It also comes with a Tarte Tartiste lip paint. I've heard mixed reviews on these, and I wanted to try them out for myself, but they are expensive, and I'm like, what if I don't like it? I don't want to spend full money on it, so that kind of intrigued me too. It also comes with a Nude Sticks lip and cheek crayon, and this is in the shade Whisper, which is a really nice nude pink. It's just a big kind of like chubby crayon. It comes with a Laura Mercier lipstick in Milky Way, which is a really like brownish tone taupey type of nude, so we'll see how that one works. And then the last thing in here is a NARS lipstick, and this is in the shade Dolce Vita, which is a brownie dusty mauve rosy pink nude, which again is my type of nude. Limited edition is another keyword that just kind of like gets me, because I'm like, what if I don't buy it and it ends up being like the whisper of guilt and I'm the only loser who doesn't have it? I'm like, I have to have it. That is it for my Sephora haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff's gonna be linked down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes for you to try out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.